Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to apply for your cosmetology license. So let's go. First thing we're going to do is open our browser, and I'm already on the website. So you want to go to New Jersey ConsumerAffairs.gov, and I live in New Jersey, so I'm teaching you guys how to apply for a New Jersey cosmetology license. I will also be making another video showing you guys how to apply for your salon license as well. So yeah, we're gonna go, once we get to the website, New Jersey ConsumerAffairs.gov, we're gonna scroll down and then we're gonna go to applications and forms. Okay, so we're gonna just click on application for authorization to sit for the examination and for licensure. So we clicked on that, and as you guys can see, we have the application. So you're going to have to print this out and fill it out, and so I'm send it to the address. So I'm gonna put this closer. So before you even do this or send this in, you have to complete a certain amount of hours to even be considered for your cosmetology license. So you have to be enrolled in school and be attending school, and this process is after you already have your temporary permit as well. So this is what we're doing next to apply for our license, and you have to do the examination first, and then if you pass your examination, you will receive your cosmetology license, and you have to pay a fee. So the first thing you see is, okay, now they're asking for photos. When I was in school, I didn't have to have a photo, but they want you to have 2 photos. So they want you to have 2 photos, and you can take these photos at Walgreens. That's what I did for my my license at the shop, my salon license and my cosmetology license. I took it at Walgreens, and it's just a face shot basically. So you want to attach those. So you want to go take those and attach them, and it's about $10 to $13. And then once you're back at the application, you want to start at the top, of course. So check all that applies. So if you're a cosmetologist, you're at cosmetology school, you're finished with cosmetology school, and you're applying for your cosmetology license, you want to check that off. If not, if you're doing skincare, you want to check that off. If you want to do nails, you want to be a nail tech, you would check off manicurist. If you want to just do braids, you would check off hair braider. So yeah, whatever applies to you, that's what you want to check off, and then you're going to date it. I recommend putting the date after you're already finished doing everything, just in case this takes a while for you to do. You might have to go back. So the next thing you want to do is fill out all your information, your name, date of birth, and all of that information. And you're also going to have to pay a fee for this. So it says a non-refundable application filing fee of $50 plus a licensing fee of $90 during the first year of a licensing cycle. So if this is your first cosmetology license, you never had one with the state of New Jersey, then you will have to pay a fee of $90 in addition to the $50. So you're going to fill out all your personal information, of course. And, we're going to scroll down. You're going to check off whether you are a U.S. citizen or if you are an alien. And then you're going to go down, and these are the questions that you guys may need help with. The next section is some more personal questions, so you guys would answer that the best you can. I'm not going to go into detail of that. I'm trying to see if there's anything that may be kind of tricky for you guys, because the salon license was kind of tricky for me. Okay, so let's scroll down to question number 9. Okay, it says, have you previously applied for a cosmetology, hairstyling, beauty culture, barbering, skincare specialty, or manicuring license in New Jersey, any other state, the District of Columbia, or any other jurisdiction? If yes, when and where? So if you have ever applied, so it doesn't mean if you had, but if you even applied for one, any type of license concerning this in New Jersey or anywhere else, then you want to check yes. If you have never applied for any type of license in any of these fields, then you want to check off no. And if you have apply for a cosmetology license and you just didn't get granted for one, you still want to click yes, where it says if yes, when and where, you want to put the state that you apply. So if you applied for New Jersey in the past, you want to put New Jersey. If you apply in some other state, you want to put that state down. And then number 10, do you currently have or have you ever held a professional or occupational license or certificate of any kind in New Jersey, any other state, the District of Columbia, or in any other jurisdiction? If yes, for each license or certificate held, provide the dates held and the numbers. If the license was issued under a different name, please provide that name. So again, it's similar to the first question, but this is question number 10. But it's asking you if you ever had a license of this sort. So have you ever been granted a license of this sort? So if you have, you want to put yes. If you have never had a license and of this sort in New Jersey or any other state, you want to click no. So if I was applying for this license again, I would have to pick yes because I already had a license for New Jersey. So I would have to click yes. I was previously licensed in New Jersey before I came back to New Jersey. But if you have never had a license in New Jersey or any other state, you want to click no. And then you want to fill out that information. If you checked off yes, then you want to fill out that information with the license number and the type of license it was and all of that information that it has there. Then number 11, have you ever had a temporary license or limited permit in New Jersey, any other state, the District of Columbia, or any other jurisdiction? So if you have ever had a temporary permit anywhere, then you want to click yes. If you have not, then you want to click no, or you want to check no. And then if you said yes and you want to put the date that it was issued to you, it should have it on the actual form. If you don't know, then there's ways that you could figure that out. You could call the state board and they could give you that information with the day of issuance and the expiration date and the jurisdiction. So the jurisdiction would be basically the state that you live or that you had it in. And question number 12, have you ever been cited for disciplinary reasons or denied a professional or occupational license or certificate of any kind in New Jersey, any other state, the District of Columbia, or in any other jurisdiction? So if you have ever got any type of tickets from working at any salons, like you were working at a salon and your permit expired, or you were working and you don't even have a permit and you was just doing something which is what we call illegal, then you will have to check off yes. If you ever had a ticket, basically. There was a time where I had got a ticket from working. My permit was expired when I was working at a salon, and I had got a ticket. I had got fined. So if I was doing this, I would have to check off yes. If you have never been fined or ticketed for anything like that, then you want to check off no. Number 14, has any action, including the assessment of fines or other penalties, ever been taken against your professional or occupational practice by any agency or certification board in New Jersey, any other state, the District of Columbia, or in any other jurisdiction? Have you ever been fined or anything like that because of your professional work, like somebody filed something against you? Has that ever happened? If it has, check yes. If not, check no. Have you ever been named as a defendant in any litigation related to the practice of cosmetology, hairstyling, beauty culture, barbering, manicuring, or skincare specialty, or other professional or occupational practice in New Jersey, any other state, the District of Columbia, or in any jurisdiction? Have you ever had to defend yourself in any situation? You have to go to court due to an issue, due to any issues related to your cosmetology or anything like that? If so, click yes. If not, click no. So if you're like a first timer, you're just not getting out of school, you never had to do anything like this, then more than likely all of these ones that's on this section, you will click no. But I'm just going to go through it because some words could be tricky for others if they're like new to filling out this type of application. Number 16. Are you aware of any investigation pending against a professional or occupational license or certificate issued to you by a professional or occupational board in New Jersey, any other state, the District of Columbia, or in any jurisdiction? So, do you know of any investigation, that's being taken against you? Like, they're looking to see, if you're doing something wrong, or if you're working illegally or something of that sort, If not, then check no. Number 17, are there any criminal charges now pending against you in New Jersey and these other places? If no, check no. So if you have no criminal charges of any sort in New Jersey or any other place, then you want to check no. Number 18, have you ever been sanctioned by or is any action pending before any employer, association, society, or other professional or occupational group related to the practice of cosmetology and all these other ones? So many to name, in the state of New Jersey or any other state or place of jurisdiction. If it's no, then you want to click no. So if nothing you haven't gotten to any troubles of any sort, whether you had a license or permit or anything, or you ever worked in a salon, if nothing ever happened bad to you, basically you just want to check no. Okay, so now we're going to get to the next section, which is education, and then you're going to fill out all this personal information. You shouldn't really need too much help with that. You're just going to put the schools that you attended and, the years. Have you received your high school diploma or GED? You're going to fill that out. That should be really easy. And then I'm going to scroll down to question number 4. Have you attended a school of cosmetology and hairstyling, manicuring, barbering, skincare specialty, beauty culture, or other vocational school? So if you have attended cosmetology school, or if you're enrolled now, while you're doing this application, you should wait until you're like about to graduate at least, or you have your permit. But if this applies to you, then you want to check yes. If you have not attended school, then you want to check no, and you want to save your time and not even send this in because you're going to be paying money. They'll send it back to you, I believe, but you don't want to waste your time if you're not even in school yet. But if you are in school, then you want to continue with the application and you want to check yes. And it says, if yes, provide the name and address of the school and the dates you attended and the number of hours you've completed, and whether, basically in a nutshell, and whether you graduated. So you want to put the school that you went to. I went to Empire Beauty. What's it called, Empire, when I went there? It was called Hair Design School when I went. So I will put that hair. For me, I will put Hair Design School, and then I will put Union, New Jersey in the zip code. Can't remember the zip code. And I will put the year that I graduated, which was it 2011 or 2012? And the amount of hours I completed, which was about 1,200 hours. And did you graduate? You want to click yes or no. So if you're still in school, you want to put no. If you did graduate from school, you want to click yes. So I graduated from cosmetology school, so I would click yes. And then the number of hours completed, it was 1,200 hours. So provide the name and address of the school where you completed the regular hours, the required hours of training required for licensure. So I know sometimes people transfer over too. So I guess if you did 2 schools, you want to list both schools if it has that option. But I just attended 1 school. So yeah, it gives you the information that you need. So I did the cosmetology course, and that was 1,200 hours. So I completed 1,200 hours. And then if you did any other type of course, you want to look at that to see how many hours that you'll need. And yeah, finish filling that information out. And then you want to list your experience. So applications need only to list the work experience they've acquired in the fields of cosmetology, hairstyling, beauty culture, barbering, manicuring, or skincare specialties. So You don't have, so basically this means that if you worked anywhere else, so say you worked at Foot Locker or Auntie Anne's in the mall, you don't want to put that down. You only want to put something that's pertaining to the cosmetology field, or the beauty field. So if you worked at a local hair salon, a nail salon, a spa, a supercut, something like that, you want to put that down. So you'll put all that information down. You'll put the employer. So the employer would be the name of the establishment or salon. And then you'll put the address and the phone number of it and how many hours per week you work. And they have, enough room for you to have about 4 jobs up there. So all the jobs that you work in the beauty or cosmetology industry, you want to put that down. And then there's the affidavit. So affidavit is just basically something that you do to show State Board that you're telling the truth, that everything that you said is honest and true. It's basically like if you're standing up in court and you raise your hand and then you say, Your Honor, I swear by this oath that I'm telling the truth, in a nutshell. So for this affidavit, which is a notary, you want to find a notary of the public or notary public, however you want to say it. And it's normally about $5 per copy. And you want to bring it there, and then you're going to fill out the information. You're not going to sign until you get to the notary of the public. So you want to put state of New Jersey, county of whatever county you're in. So my county would be Union because my salon is in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and I also went to school in Union County as well. So I would put for myself state of New Jersey, and then I will put county of Union. If you're doing this based out of Essex County, then you're going to put Essex. If you're based out of Hudson, then you will put Hudson, okay? And then you're going to list your name, I so-and-so. I'll put my name, I, Davina, so-and-so. Then read that or whatever, and then once you get to the notary, the place that's going to do your notary, you're going to, they're going to ask you to sign, and then they're going to stamp it. So where it says affixed seal here, they'll put the notary stamp right there. And, you guys will fill out the date and the year, basically the date. So don't fill that out until you're actually getting your notary done. And then there's some other information that you have to do. Certificate of experience from your present or former employer. They will have to fill out this information. So I'm not going to go into that, but they will have to fill out the information, and it will have to be notarized. And then the next one is your physician's certificate. Okay, this is bringing back memories. So you will have to go to your doctor's office, and they will have to fill this out. And no, they don't have to get it notarized, but they will have to. You have to get a physical done to make sure you're in good shape or good enough shape to work as a cosmetologist or in the beauty field. And they will fill out this information and sign for you once you get your physical done. And then the next page is certification of cosmetology and hairstyling school. And then you will fill out this information. I hereby certify that the applicant herein, and then it'll be your full name. And then you'll check off, the field that you're in, and then whether you went to school full-time or part-time, and then the dates that, the date that you started and that you finished, and the hours that you completed, and, the school information. And then there's some more information, and you guys will want to read through that because it's going to, it's just very, very important information that you guys would need. And that is the end of the application. You have completed it. So all you have to do once you fill this out is, get you an envelope. So you can get like the tan manila folder envelopes. That's really convenient. And it will be nice and neat. Or you can get a regular envelope, but you would have to fold it, nice and neatly. And, you will have to send it to... Once you have this information, actually, before you send it off, you will need the money order. So you will need a $50 money order. And then if this is your first time, you'll also need $90. So you'll need to have, if this is your completely first time, you will need to have $90 plus $50. So you will have to have a total of $140. So one money order of $140. And then you will mail this off to New Jersey State Board of Cosmetology and Hairstyling, and then you won't mail it off to Halsey Street. You will mail it off to the P.O. Box. So it would be, which we see right here at the top. Let me try to highlight it. New Jersey State Board of Cosmetology and Hairstyling, P.O. Box 45003, Newark, New Jersey 07101. You don't need to put the phone number, but you will need to put New Jersey State Board of Cosmetology and Hairstyling, P.O. Box, and the town, state, and zip code. And then you will stamp it and put your information, you know, just how you would address a letter to be sent off, and then mail it off, and you're all good. And then within a few weeks, maybe a few months, you'll get answer back to when your scheduled examination would be. So they will have to schedule an examination for you, and they'll send you the confirmation in the mail or in an email. I'm not sure if they would ask you your opinion on what day you would like to take your test, but when I did mine, they just scheduled me in a point in time. So after you mail this off, you want to start practicing on all your skills that you were taught in cosmetology school. When you're in cosmetology school, they teach you all the techniques, and they have you practice for state board. So you want to keep practicing, make sure you have all your equipment and tools. So buy all your equipment, products, and tools. If you need any extras, that you normally would have that from cosmetology school, but sometimes you do have to purchase some extra stuff on your own. So make sure you have that all together, so once your test is scheduled, you're all prepared. So you guys, thank you for tuning into today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. The next video would be the applying for your salon license. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.